Someone messaged me, yeah, and they said, have you ever been in a relationship where your girls had dreams about you cheating or dreams or dreams about you being in an argument? Then once they wake up,
they're mad.
They project their feelings on you.
Yep.
That's a Nigerian thing, no? Does that happen with everyone?
Yeah, so that's everyone.
She says she must have these dreams for a reason.
Big facts.
And he goes, I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place because I have to defend myself against something that is a fictional situation and it's impossible to do so.
I love relationships, man. I love that. Wait, that happens to you as well, CALUM? I thought that was if not a Nigerian thing, I thought that was like a black thing.
You can say
that ain't never.
No, but it's definitely not.
The way you went to the man,
because I was like, how can I say this? But it's all cool. It's all cool. But that's
it's
like
definitely not. It's definitely not.
I mean,
it's
everyone
a
gets
universal
dreams.
Thing as
everyone gets dreams, so fair enough. But it's only because like there's a lot of spirituality in Africa anyway. Right. So if your mum will tell you, don't go out. Why, mum?
Is that a dream?
I had a dream.
Yeah.
Or auntie's cousin, sister had a dream.
Yeah.
And they say because you rate them and they've held you down all your life. Yeah. You're just like, she had a dream, innit? So you go out willing to accept whatever happens to you that day, or you just stay at home.
But a dream doesn't. This is the thing, yeah. From when I was looking at dreams and that before, what you directly dream about apparently isn't what is happening though.
There's just hella apparently. I don't know if anyone knows.
No one knows.
No one knows.
But you see, like for example, if you dream about your teeth falling out, apparently you're gonna lose something. It doesn't mean you're gonna lose your teeth.
Yeah.
But you're gonna lose something. So if that is the case, if they are right in that doesn't mean that if you go outside, I mean, someone's had a dream about you getting run over by a bus, that you're going to get run over by a bus. It might mean that you're going to get a job as a bus driver. It could mean that.
But the only consistent is that no one knows. So when no one knows, you just take it how you want it. Like I think I had a
the teeth falling out. There are certain ones that are meant to mean things, and even that we don't know. We just take it for whoever's the expert's word on it. Yeah, but a lot of times you dream about things you've seen, experienced, your insecurities, things that's in your mind already. You know what I'm saying? How many times I've watched stuff? Well, I've gone to sleep and like dreamt of dinosaurs because I watched flipping Jurassic. You know what I'm saying? I can't mean anything.
Yeah. I don't really be remembering my dreams that much, but I don't think I'm really enjoying my sleep as like I should be. But man. I think, what do I hide?
By the way, can I say this? I ain't ever dreamt on anything like that. But one thing that I did do, which I had to catch myself doing one time, was I came out of a situation with someone, and then I started thinking, because I wanted her back, innit, Then like I was in Westfields one time, and I see like one brother that I thought he would be able to draw. He would like, this is the Don that would be able to draw my. And I didn't like him. I did not like the brother. I'm in Zara staring at my man like on a thing of. I beg you, bro, say something.
Because I know my chick likes you.
Yes, exactly. I got the thing in a rucksack. These times I ain't even got a rucksack on me. But I'm fuming and livid.
This is the dream.
This was real life.
Oh, this was real life.
But I'm in Zara looking at the brother on the thing of.
But he doesn't know your girl.
No. I just worked up. And I was like, Chucks, bro, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, you're tapped.
Chill out, bro.
You're very tapped.
Yeah, chill out.
Yeah. What's the most tapped things you guys have ever done for a girl?
The most what?
Tapped thing you've ever done for a girl?
For a girl?
Guys get tapped. Like I know a guy. I'm not gonna say who the guy was, but he said it before. But he jumped on the hood of the car when she was trying to drive away.
What the fuck?
He's a genius. I love that.
No, don't act like you guys don't do tap stuff for God. Nah, if there's anything I'm really show, it's balance.
That's probably the most tapped thing I've done.
But you've done something.
What? Jumped in the car?
No,
hate a
man, and he don't even know he doesn't even know me. He don't know nothing.
But that is tapped.
That's mad. I
just want you to know.
Yeah, that's fully tapped.
Yeah, that's very
fully tapped. I lost my head.
Yeah, I think I would prefer jumping on the car than what you were doing. You were doing.
Nah, that was all in my head, and you know what? What was all in my head, I didn't have to say. It's only because I'm comfortable enough to talk about it. But what he did is an action that people saw him do.
Yeah. Well,
to me, I wouldn't want someone
to
take their phone out, see man holding onto the car.
But that's it. You don't do tapped behaviour for just anyone. You got to do tapped behaviour for the right one. Yeah, he did it for the right one. They're married. It's good. Like, what do you mean? They're good.
I ain't never done nothing crazy.
I can't wait to do something.
I remember
crazy,
I don't really do tap things like that. But there was one time I remember I had an argument with my ex, and like she was pissing me off. It was out. You see, an outdoors argument like midnight for don't even know what it was about. It would have been about something stupid. Nothing that mattered. and I remember I had a fitted on. I threw the fitted and I bopped home. Yeah.
Do you care how you look when you're doing stuff like that? Like, do
No.
you try to look sexy?
No, but
can't lie,
I like that fitted, and I went back for the fitted's gone.
Oh no!
I couldn't. Yeah, I was furious.
So
that was the only thing.
That wasn't tap. That was just. Dumb,
Yeah, it was dumb. Like you throw your hat,
That's okay.
but you like the hat.
That's okay.
So you ain't never done that in tap?
No, but alright, I'll be really honest. Here's the thing. I haven't done anything taps because I haven't felt the emotions that would wait. Let me think. I don't think.
By the way, I've got a game to play with you this time.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, but anyway,
I thought because it was early in the day, that we weren't gonna do anything.
You're lucky I didn't bring the alcohol.
Okay, good, because I haven't had breakfast. It would have been very big.
Right.
But I think in terms of tact, can I just be honest? I have it in me.
I definitely believe you have.
I have it in me to do a madness and sit there while the fire is burning everything down. I have it in me, but I've never been in love. So, but when I am. Boris better lock down London again, innit? Like, because if I'm in love, yeah. Now, actually, no, love is good. Love is kind.
Have you never been in love?
I could, yeah.
Even in your relationships.
Wait.
Jesus Christ.
Nah.
Yeah, you
love,
work out your lines with us or them.
thing,
No, I'm not like. No, I want to be, bro.
So even in your relationships, you weren't in love in any of them. You don't think?
I don't think I was. You know.
Then you weren't.
Yeah, I don't think I was.
Then you weren't still.
But the thing is that I'm a very loving person.
Imagine.
Yeah, wait, let me think back. I'm a very loving person, so I feel like my base standard is already quite loving. But I think I will know when I'm in love, and I haven't been in love. Like my last breakup was probably like the one that rattled me the most, right?
Wow.
I was alright, like
yeah.
I was alright after. Do you know what I mean? I was alright, like so yeah.
The one thing, love is a good thing, yeah, because there's like a pro and con in it, and the pro is. You see, when you can be vulnerable around someone, it's amazing, and be comfortable around them.
Yeah.
But also, that same thing can make you feel like being vulnerable around someone sometimes can rattle you a little bit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
but
saying?
I want to be like I'm like CALUM, like I'm on being open. I'm quite an open person anyway.
Same.
Do you know what I mean? But I just don't. All right, here's a question for all you people that have been in love. Yeah, you've all been in love.
Yeah.
Mad. Well, here's the thing. When you fall in love, yeah, is it because a person is wavy, or is it just something else is there that just makes you want to be around that? Like, what is it? Is it because this person is compatible with you, or do you find them super interesting?
Everyone's answer would be different.
Mine
would be like one of the things that makes me fall in love with someone, is that like mental stimulation that we have. Do you get what I'm saying? And that to me, I feel like I've had some good casual sex and shit like that. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, one thing for me is when we have that and then we take it there. And with some, oh my god!
It must be incredible.
It is absolutely.
It must be incredible.
It's mental stuff.
No, it must be incredible.
Like the Missionary is not just Missionary.
Oh my god!
That's why it's my favorite.
Missionary
That's why it's my
changes.
favorite.
And this is where we go.
fun.
See, even like because what we was talking before off camera about like butt naked sex is different. Like when we take the socks off and that. You take the socks off when
Chuckie's
for
just
me,
fucking up my whole brain,
I'm on a
but
thing
okay.
of like, I'm on a take my socks off thing when I want to get stuck in.
Yeah.
But there's a different type of take your socks off. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, like fold it and put it to the side.
Your socks are off,
Fling it.
and
they don't go
Your
back
butt
on
naked-
until
no.
tomorrow.
But also-
bro.
right.
That's it. Nothing goes back
And the
on till
Missionary's
tomorrow.
different.
That's it.
It's different.
And you
so
stay in
romantic.
Missionary.
And you stay in
You
it.
don't get in a different
You
position.
marinate in it.
You just
know when
stay
you
there the whole
marinate
time.
in
There's
it?
no
It's
need
like
for
a
anything
fairy
else.
tale.
You know when you marinate in it like that? It's just in.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes you know when you finish and it's just there.
And you just
You
stay.
stay
Yeah.
there.
You stay.
Yeah.
That's
What?
it.
You might even just kiss the shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
This is not
Stop doing this, but
100%.
you are right. Just stop doing the
This is you
movement.
get a little pulse.
The boat on the way down.
yeah.
It's the boat on the way down.
we all live in the same life. That's mad. All right.
But
It's very different.
All right.
Yeah.
But it's
I
very,
feel
very
I feel
different.
like I've been in a relationship where there's been strong emotions and stuff. I've had love for. Yeah. I felt loved as well. I felt loved. But if I'm being honest, I just know how intense I am, and I feel like the last one was the most closest, I think. But because I just felt so safe, but there was something else. I don't know. Something wasn't right. And then also, can you fall in love if you don't know yourself?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
That's a really interesting question.
I don't think you can.
But let me think about this.
How can you fall in love
that's
if
a
you don't
really
know
good
yourself?
question.
But I'm really good at questions. How can you fall in love?
This is why I brought. I'm gonna say
That's
at the
an
end.
excellent question.
But let me think about this.
Like, how can you fall in love if you don't know yourself? Me, myself, the reason, when I said I'm ready to fall in love in the year blank, is because I feel like I'm actively doing stuff to work towards a me that's like, do you know what I mean? And I just feel like that person is going to be able to love completely and honestly and all of that.
Yeah.
And I just feel like who I've been, not knowing myself quite right, how can I?
Right, I can answer. For me, yes. Because I was in love in my second relationship when I was a lot younger,
Yeah.
And I loved this girl. Like, honestly, I loved this girl, But when I think about it, I didn't really know myself then.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't experiencing certain things. I just didn't really know myself that well. But I definitely loved her. What I will say is, though, is that later on, when I felt love again, I probably was better in that love because I knew more about myself. But
was it a stronger love?
It probably wasn't as intense.
I don't know. I feel like love is on and off. Like
it's hard for me to. I have to really think about the levels of the intense, because the relationships were both different. Yeah, they were both very different. And
do you have one that you preferred? One that made you happier? You don't have to say it, but was the later one?
The one like, I can't say that I preferred one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in terms of them.
Yeah.
But I'd probably say that I preferred the latest one because I did know myself better and I was able to articulate things better. So it does kind of speak to a little bit about what you're saying, but I still felt it before. But you still felt it.
Yeah, okay, me personally, I think what I felt, because as a me, I won't say all women, but you're kind of taught to be a dickhead for mandem, like you're kind of taught to ride, like you know all the stuff in it. Like I have my own life, but I'm taught that I'm only valuable by how I'm valued by how much people care about me. So even as a woman, do your kids rate you? It's all about how people perceive you. Whereas a man, within yourself, your values within you, like you. Obviously, you have to have money, like all these other things. But essentially, you're valued on you. I'm valued on how much I bring to other people. I think in my head, that's the difference. In my head, I think the difference between how men and women are valued, or in my experience as well, I just kind of feel like my baby brother can just be him. I feel like how valued I am in my household is how much I bring to the whole household. My little brother don't really got to do anything, but maybe that's his age. I don't know, but this is just my experience, and I kind of feel like, so I'm normalizing being super loyal. I'm not normalizing being super loving, and all these things can look and smell like love. But I know within myself, it felt duty bound rather than some, I don't know what love is meant to feel like, but it didn't feel like some crazy emotional cosmic feeling that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I've committed to you. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
But you're doing that because aren't you doing that because that's who you are though? Not because you've been told to do
so
that.
So that's what I just want to clarify. That's why, because I think it's weird that I haven't been in love. People that know me are like, and the maddest thing is that if I'm friends with you,
right.
You could do, I won't say a lot of fuckery because, I mean, happy people have tempers too, but like I feel like I will love you kind of unconditionally to a degree. So like I'm primed for love. So it shocks me that I haven't
primed for love. I am.
But can I ask a question? Because me and my sister
I love love. Like I love it.
But you're very in control. But I know, but you're
I love love.
Okay, can I just say this? We all love love.
No, we don't.
Yes.
No, we don't.
You don't love love?
No,
I'm talking, see that feeling?
No, I'm talking about us four. I'm not talking about the rest of the planet. This is COVID time. Don't talk about us in this quarantine. But like, I feel like I was thinking about this the other day, yeah? You are always so in control. If you're always in control and you're never like vulnerable, is it love, or are you just in a comfortable
I know
power
my levels
position?
of love, yeah, and
okay.
I know my levels, so I can fall in love quite easily because I constantly surround myself with things that are almost designed to make me fall in love.
Right.
Slow jams.
Oh yes.
Disney.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Certain things that you're falling in love, innit? Like somehow, by hook or by crook, somehow this is gonna happen. As long as you share certain experiences with certain people and you like them as a person and blah 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 blah. But I'm quite I wouldn't say reserved, but yeah, I'm controlled with my own emotions.
But you're controlled in I think you even said it, like on the most recent screenshots, you said something about a dog would always know you're the alpha. Like in my head, like I've seen you in a room with other men and they all just rate you. Like And
yeah,
I'm just
but I'm
like,
not sure.
this
In a
is-
relationship, that counts for almost nothing.
I don't think so, Dan.
So
Like,
in my head, I'm like, there's a part of me I always 100% I'm gonna reserve for me just in case this does go to shit. And she really hurts me. There's still part of me. It's almost like a Horcrux in Harry Potter. There's one Horcrux I'll leave there so that even if you destroy my body, there's a part of my heart still intact. It is love. It is love because I know love and I trust me. Love's my thing. However, it just means that I'm not completely blinded by it. But I know what you're getting at, and in many ways, I would prefer to be the person who loves with absolutely every % of their heart. Well, they're more inclined to get hurt or
die.
or whatever or die from love.
Fucking die.
But can I just say, honestly, I don't love with conditions, innit? Like I'll just love.
I love that.
But it does I don't just love. I love it easily, but not necessarily though. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like for me to give somebody this, this is one of the reasons why I've always felt so comfortable in my relationships, even though they may not have worked out. The reason being is because I feel like I've probably vetted out the situation so hard, that by the time that I've said, you know what, I want to connect with you, I'm now prepared to then say, I'm willing to just take this wherever it goes. You get what I'm saying? But also, I want them to be just themselves. I don't want them to be a good version for me or to show me this I just want them to be who they are because I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell you, one thing that you're going to get from me is I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about things. And I'm going to, you're going to know a lot about me. I'm not going to leave stones unturned. But for me to give you that, it's taken a lot for me to get there. So as I've got there, you can have everything in it. But And I trust that even if it doesn't work out, nothing's going to get thrown in my face. And even if it does, to be honest with you, and this might sound a bit arrogant, but I'm 30. What are you going to throw in my face anyway? What? Oh, one time, we had an argument. I felt a certain type of way about something. Or, what are you going? What could you possibly? I don't even know what you could possibly say.
I'm not worried about that. You see me, I'm not stone cold and calculated in love. I don't think so. If I get cheated on.
You cry on Instagram,
What do you mean? I will cry. I will cry to them. I will cry 100% just because I'm how could she? It don't matter. It just for me, I can't. There's certain things I can't hide or I can't control. But the parts that I do control in my heart, I just try and. You just always got 10 men behind the ball, just in case this does break down. The ducks are in a row, and
you lot are smart. In terms of the vetting process, I kind of feel like women are genuinely primed for love, and maybe the vetting isn't as extensive. And then a couple months later on, I remember dating one guy. This wasn't love at all, but this is just funny. I dated a guy, told me he was 25, had a picture of his daughter. I was younger. Told me he was 25, but I was of age, just so everyone knows. But he told me he was 25. Cool. He had a picture of his daughter. We're just talking. He now mentions his daughter's birthday. I'm not the best at maths. Yeah.
But you knew the maths didn't add.
The maths didn't add up. And do you know why it was funny? Even in the, when you nervous laugh, even in the moment I laughed, because he was like, oh shit then. And did not address it at all. He was like, oh shit then. I'm 29. And in my head, I just thought, wow. There was no love yet, but I was like, that's 4 years different. And he had a set of twins as well.
All right, let me ask you this. Was it the age difference that bothered you or the fact that he lied about the age?
It was the fact that you lied.
Right. So the age difference didn't matter. But
not really. No, it didn't really. It didn't really.
How old was you at the time?
I was 21.
Oh, so that's calm. Yeah. So I understand that the lying about the age thing
didn't rattle me. If I was 17 and I thought I was dating someone who was just out of my range, then I find out that they're veterans. Then okay, cool, innit? And he wasn't a bad guy, but okay, that's bad. And obviously it was done after that. But in my head, I just thought just the vetting process. I should have checked his driving license. Or passport. Even when I'm saying vetting process, I'm ultimately just watching how you move. No, but I mean that's what I'm saying. That's
what type of things you're interested in.
Smart.
And stuff like that, and then I'll gauge it by that, and then whatever you show me, I just believe it. I won't ask bare questions. I'll just watch you.
But the moment something doesn't line up, and that's where I'm at now, innit? But the moment something doesn't line up, I won't mention it if it's a small thing, but I've noted it down.
Yeah.
Noted.
Well, yeah,
Noted.
but the thing is, I won't just now because there's one thing that I didn't like. I'm like, I'm not giving it. I'm still thinking, but there's just certain things that will happen over a period of time, which makes me think, you know what? Nah, I like. And this is one of the reasons why I've never been the guy that has come out of a relationship, then fell into a next one, then fell into a. It's for me getting into a relationship is such a big deal.
Same.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
such a big deal.
Absolutely.
That like. Yeah, it can't. Like, them things just can't just.
I've been I won't say tricked into relationships, but I feel like I have fallen into long-term relationships.
Those fallen ones, though, secretly they're good,
Right.
because I think you do your vetting process without really realizing you're doing
100%.
it, and you realize actually, you know what, this person is for me, or it just happens. Those ones tend to be the ones that sometimes last longer. I know there's no real rules on it. There's people that, but I just feel like if it happens, you just know. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll definitely know if you're without them. Like that's when some people don't realize something's love until it's over.
God forbid.
Oh shit!
Horrible,
brother.
That
kind of happened to me a little bit though.
That's
like more
hellish.
in the sense of like I knew it towards, but it was at a thing where like. You know, I was all going through these crossroads of like, whether are we supposed to be? Is this my forever? Like all of these type of things, because we'd fallen into a situation in it, yeah. But it got hella deep in it, and then once it was over, I can't even lie to you, bruv.
Yeah, the accidental falling in love, that's a mad one. It happens.
Oh, it was nuts.
How do you get over a breakup? You say you just stay away from
me. Like once I've broken up with you, it's pretty much
out of sight, out of mind for me.
Yeah, out of sight,
out of mind. I don't want to see nothing.
Way.
I don't want to see
lots of rape.
This is why people need to really think about dating people in a public eye. Like, can you imagine? Imagine dating fucking Michael Bublé. I like every Christmas.
I know.
Every Christmas.
For the absolute top.
Every Christmas. I know. I just have to pick someone in. Let's all get into this. Like I was like, that's crazy. Like every Christmas or someone, and then every rave, their song comes on, and you just have to. You have to be. You're so conscious. Like, am I gonna dance? Am I not gonna? That's weird. That's a lot of power. You could date on your power level.
Yeah, but it's the worst when the song means something to you. Though.
To you.
Do you get
and now you can't ever hear that song the same way.
I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna say the song. I ain't doing all of that. But there's like a song, a project, and all of that. I'm not even trying. I don't want to hear. I just can't. Because when I hear 1 second of the intro, boom, it takes me right back there specifically to a certain time or whatever, and I'm like, I'm trying to get over this right now.
See, that's why I love Lemonade. That came out at the right time.
Well, Beyonce,
with the video, the visuals as well. It's not even the songs. It's just it made me feel powerful again. It gave me a second vagina. I said, this is strong. I like this. So that song was good for me.
So listen, we ain't even got too much time now. But
okay, cool.
All right, you got a show.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Talk about it quick.
Okay, cool. I learned to edit in the first lockdown.
Yeah.
Then
honorable shout out to you.
Thank you, brother. Then decided I wanted my own talk show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I couldn't find a space where I fit in it. So I was like, I'm going to create my own thing. And I invited you guys down and it's been wavy.
Yeah, you did me first and I said, yo, I'll get Dan. Like,
I get Dan. And I wasn't sure how Dan was going to be in it because I knew my show is weird in it. I know I'm asking questions that are lit, but a bit weird, but you handled it really, really well. Chuckie, I knew Chuckie was gonna handle it super well.
Yeah, it looked like it.
And obviously, the first. Wait, what happened? You told him about it.
I did tell him about it. But hold on, wait. When did it? Because I know Dan's one's already out.
Dan's one's out on 50K. My first video.
Sick. Amazing. Yeah, and then so what? What have you got now?
Audrey's coming out in 2 days. It would have been out by the time this comes out. Audrey's episode is wavy.
Is it?
Yeah, it's wavy. It's really, really good. Do you know what it is? My sister was saying this because I always show her that she's the only person I show the edits before I put it out, kind of, yeah. And well, actually a few people, but she was just saying, it feels like every time the safe space becomes, because that's the name of the show, it becomes that guest safe space. Like the vibe is totally different with Audrey, but it's wavy. And I'm really proud of myself, really happy.
I think you are, trust me, I just think you are so sick.
Thank you,
know
brother.
that. I've been trying to obviously get you here for a minute. I want you to come at least 5 times a year here because I just, you know what I mean. I just your vibe and everything's certified.
Chuckie,
but anyway, there's one thing in there where you like put your hands in the box, right?
Yeah.
And then you take questions out and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right. So
no, I hate
hear what I'm
guy.
saying now. Boom. I'm gonna call this the pooch. Yeah. So what you gotta do is now. You gotta stick your fingers in the pooch.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I'll tell you what you do.
Light work. Come on.
Said light work.
In the pooch, what do you mean? Oh,
So we're gonna do 8 of them, yeah?
Is
And
that-
it's more tailored to you.
Okay.
Wait, before you even open it, yeah?
Did the pooch come?
Some of them are like, because I remember asking this question on my thing time ago. Bare people was like, ask
I saw
how much money do you earn?
I would answer
that. Was
that
a big
still.
one. Is it, yeah?
I would.
What's your bank balance and all that? I got rid of them things in it, yeah?
I would answer that still.
Would you, yeah? Show
Not
the bank,
honestly.
online banking and that.
Not honestly though. What do you mean? I don't know. Would I reduce the amount that's in there?
I wouldn't get you to do that. But
No, but I know. But what would work better for like? Would it be smart to? You would not say the actual number's dumb, but would it be better to say a bigger number, or would it be smarter to say a smaller number?
Always go smaller.
Always
Yeah.
say smaller. All right. Cool.
Yeah. But
With money.
Yeah.
Unless you're.
Are you sure?
Unless
Because-
you are-
Unless you're really tapped.
No, unless you're tapped and you're trying to, or unless this is a
I am
message
not
for
answering
someone
it.
in particular.
Yeah, I'm just not answering.
All right. Fair.
But yeah, go on.
All right. Oh, to read the question. Okay. Cool. Is your handwriting?
Yeah.
Good handwriting. If your partner asks, "Where are you?" on ratio, how often should you be trusted? 100%. 100%. I'm not a cheater. Wait, do I look like a cheater? I'm not a cheater.
Throw that on.
If your partner asks,
I thought.
I'll be honest.
Yeah,
Can I say? I'll be honest though. I'd say 90% of the time, not because I'm cheating, but because you might
how
ring me.
often? I thought you said how often am I?
Yeah.
Yeah. How often are you?
Yeah. But 90 to 100 is cool.
Right. Because you might say I might be trying to link you, and like I might have said, yeah, I'm gonna be there at a certain time or whatever.
Yeah.
And then if I say that I'm still at the studio, big argument in it. So I'll
Yeah.
just say, yeah, fucking, I'm 5 minutes around the corner.
If
More
your partner
time,
asks where you, yeah. I mean, and
How-
also
what about
What are you
Dan?
asking me?
just say in England.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. 80%.
Yeah, that's alright.
80%.
cool.
Because
That's
bare
alright.
times, you know, is I sneak off
alright.
to football.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll say I'm at studio.
Gym,
The other day I
boxing.
went to Leeds. I said
Oh,
I was
yeah.
at studio, went to buy a car. Like, as in like.
But my thing, yeah, is like this is this is the other thing with relationships, yeah. It infantilizes you. Like I'm an adult, bro. Like why do I need to? Like why do I feel not scared? But why do I feel like I can't tell you the truth?
Sometimes it's not
That's-
that. Sometimes it's that you don't want another question. Where are you? I would like that
What
to
are
be
you
the
doing in
last
Leeds?
question.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What are you doing
What
in
do you
Leeds?
mean
Okay.
you're in Leeds?
Fair,
Oh,
fair,
you
fair,
went to
fair.
football again.
Fair,
Don't
fair,
bring
fair,
back
fair,
all the
fair.
Astro and put it on the.
I actually
You know
think
what
I'm
I'm
too
saying?
open. I remember telling a guy one time, like a friend, I was telling when I was with one of my exes, yeah, I would always let him see my DMs. I just not on like a look at it, but if I'm just looking through them, whatever, I never really try to hide it. Yeah. And they were like, "Why? Like you're kind of creating you're creating an environment where now he expects too much openness." Was it happening?
I don't see it like that though.
In a
Okay.
relationship, what is too much openness?
That's a good question.
I think there is too much openness.
You're my
though.
relationship guru.
There is too much openness.
Go,
of course there is.
go.
But what is that?
Wait, go.
what's
Like
the line
I
for you?
wouldn't want to know if someone's in my girl's DMs asking her for nudes.
Right.
I wouldn't want to know. Why? I don't need
Okay,
to know
so
that.
Yeah.
and I'm both here because for me, I don't. If you're gonna show me the DM because it's something funny happened or whatever,
Yeah,
then I'm cool with that. But you don't need to be showing me. Oh, like this guy. Look, this guy asked.
No,
for
it
this,
wasn't.
or I
It
don't
wasn't that all yet, but
yeah.
he was a bit uncomfortable
Right.
with like the attention, and I could see that. And he's a good dude, like good, not you. He's a good guy. No, he's a
Christ.
good. Yeah, he's a good
Fuck
guy.
yeah.
No, that's the biggest write off.
No, 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 no.
Imagine a girl saying,
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
But I'm from South, though.
"Tell me about
Like,
your man." Like, you like, yeah, man, he's a good youth still.
Jesus Christ.
But no, but we're over. It's probably next thing. Let me put my hand in the thing again. Alright, cool. Man said in the pooch. Alright, cool. Oh, two. Pick one. This pooch is wide open, bro. No shame though, no shame. If you could erase one memory from your life or childhood, what would it be? We got time to cry? Is that what we're doing? Wait, did no one else? Oh, we all answered the other question.
I don't have one.
I'm trying to look at one that I need erased, and it's difficult.
A memory. So the thing still happened, but I just don't remember it.
Chances are, if I find one, I ain't saying it. This is what I'm saying. If I find
You
one,
gotta find one that you can share.
Do you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I did find a book. at home
Oh, I know.
that
I think I know.
I could have done without seeing.
Or like a sex book.
Yeah.
For your parents.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out them, man.
Wait,
Nah,
did
man, I
find
was-
something.
I would have rather have not seen that.
Alright, cool, fair.
Nah, there's something I would have rather not seen. That's it. But I'm not saying what it is. Nothing to do with my parents.
I was gonna say,
That's it.
did you walk in or something like that?
No.
Oh,
This year, there's just something I would rather have not seen.
I don't know. I was a kid. I was a bit of an asshole to my mum, like a little
Okay.
bit. So I wasn't terrible. I was like cute asshole, not like terrible. But yeah, I just wish I would like to ignore some of those moments where I was so moist. Like I was a bit rude. Like yeah.
That surprises me still.
Oh no, it was a very short period of time.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot going on. A very short period of time.
Alright, well,
I overshared. Am I the only one fingering this woman? What's going on?
Yeah.
Cool.
You lot are moving
Alright, cool.
absolutely.
The audio is gonna be fantastic. Did you know what you gave me? Because your face. Alright, cool. Tell me a sexual fantasy you have that I would be surprised by. How sexual do you think I am?
How sexual do I think you are?
Yeah.
You tell me.
A sexual fantasy. My girl is super into bondage. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Super into bondage, and I wouldn't mind giving that a try. Like a good try, not one of their fake little. Yeah, the way you're pretending to be tied up. Oh yeah, can't move. No,
Would you
Would you ever?
Not gonna lie.
have you ever been like? Would you ever do the one where you've been like you're hanging from the ceiling? Would you do that one?
Ceiling.
Me hanging?
Well, that looks like it will hurt a bit, though. No.
Would you do that?
With me hanging?
Yeah.
No, control
Probably
guy.
not.
Yeah, see.
Why? But why am I hanging from the ceiling?
I know exactly
This
what
what I'm saying,
Chuckie's
like-
doing right now.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly
right?
what Chuckie's
The one
doing.
with the.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I wouldn't want the one where like she's in fetal position, tied up, suspended in the air. Just something that's a little bit so like not that level, but beyond the norm. I wouldn't mind
Proper
just,
tied up, but not like fucking.
Yeah, like
You want the ones that go
and
on
with-
top of the doors then?
and with a button.
I'm
There's
sorry.
ones
what
that
now?
go over the
Oh, but
door
that's-
and that there's a weight on the other side
Oh,
so you can't open it. Yeah, you got it.
I know what you're on
Oh,
about.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
The
yeah.
hand
But what about the leg? What about your legs tied as well?
Yeah, like tie whatever you want to tie up. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, like tie whatever you want to tie up. But that is like very much a privilege of someone that you super trust. No?
That's 100%.
Yeah.
Have you done bungees before as well?
Not to the proper level. I watched it.
Yeah.
No, it's
It
only
looks like a vibe.
regular.
no,
Yeah.
but it's only because my girl.
Have you done it?
Welcome to the game.
What's your favorite sex position?
Oh shit. Okay.
Missionary.
Easy.
You already know you were.
I love it.
Like, listen, let me tell you something. Missionary, yeah.
It's amazing.
It's phenomenal stuff. Well, if you're dealing with someone you rate, it's phenomenal.
Absolutely
Yeah.
amazing.
It's a psychological thing. Like, it's mad. Don't get me wrong. Have you seen me? Physically, I'm fit. We can try
I
everything.
hear it.
But that missionary, yeah, you touch my mind now. Now it's on my mind.
You understand what I'm
What do we
saying?
do now?
Strong.
Where do we go from here? Do you know what I mean?
All of that.
Yeah, so I'm not good. I used to be scared to say missionary because people were saying stuff,
it's
double
boring.
camel, cowgirl, back flip in the sky suspension. And I'm like,
Suspension.
I hear that. I hear that. But you know, some of these positions, yeah, are just an ego thing. Like, you're showing people that I can do it.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
But literally, the stroke wasn't even strong.
Yeah,
do you
no,
know
of
what I'm
course.
saying? Like, you're just both tired now. 2 positions in. Tapped
Yeah,
out.
yeah. And
do
the
you know
on
what I
top
mean?
game is never usually.
I like being on top.
Yeah.
It never.
Not
it
for
never
us.
usually.
Not for us, it don't matter.
Yeah. It's like that's your
Yeah.
thing.
I
that's for you.
think
Unless you
I
are
think if you're doing
wider. But otherwise, it's
Wider.
not. Eh.
Honorable shout. I've seen some absolute delightful bust it down challenges, by the way.
Yeah, I've seen,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Absolute
What, from the
delightful
UK or from the US?
Both.
I haven't seen that many from the UK, and I know the UK. You man, them are the reason why the UK girls aren't living their best life. I'm tired of it. The
Definitely not
UK girls have got the magic, but I think the shame culture in this
It's
UK is
true.
mad. Like, girls are being the wickedest for obviously they, and it's alright. That's if that's your thing as well. I'm not modesty
It's
shaming.
growing though.
It's growing,
growing.
But why is it a fight? If you man want it and they want to do it, why is it not floating? Do you know what I mean? I'm just speaking for I'm not speaking for
we're
me.
more conservative as a country. As a country, we're more conservative than.
So all of a sudden we're British pride, but
Now this country's always been conservative.
But we haven't been.
Yeah, but even then, we just look at America and then we do a
We're
bit
not
of
American. We're not American. Like I get
when it comes to sex and stuff like that, like we're open, but it's still in terms of like flaunting it. There's still a conservativeness here when it comes to that.
I think the only reason is because of shaming.
Podcasts have changed that shit. Maybe.
Go on, guys. Shout out you guys. It's actually mad to me how much girls love a male podcast. It shows how interested we are in you guys. Have you ever felt like giving up on everything?
Yes.
Like suicide?
No.
Okay, because I haven't.
Trigger alert.
That went mad quick.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That was the first thing that popped to mind. No, I've never felt like giving up on everything. Like, how do you mean?
However you want to take it.
No. I've had like very shit days and days where I maybe didn't feel great enough. I don't know what angle you want us to go in with this. I'm just gonna flow.
It's always you want it.
Like, all right, shout you. I feel like have you ever felt like I feel like for me personally, there's definitely times when I was like, am I like I've always had something in me that's told me that I'm meant to do something, like I'm meant to do something, but there's times when I was like, am I good enough? Like, is it gonna bang? Like, it's only for a couple seconds, but in terms of giving up on everything, nah, because it can bang at any moment. Like, it can actually pop off at any moment. So like, I don't think I've ever.
What about you, Dan?
Nah, but like I've got a bit of a like, I'll get it done mentality with everything. So sometimes I could be lazy with it and make it feels like it's not going anywhere. Right. But in reality, I don't think I've got that much quit in me.
Yeah.
Do you know the show, the talk? My hard drive broke. I lost the edits.
No way.
So I had to start again. But for a day, because you know,
for a day you
all my friends and family
everything.
were like, for a day, do what you got to do. I knew I was gonna get back to it, but bro, do you know what I mean? Like, the show was out, it's doing its thing, and obviously it's calm in it, but nothing was ever gonna not make me do it. But I was like, what?
Yeah.
What a weird thing to happen. Do you know what I mean? Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But you learn. You have the only time you give up is when you stop trying, innit? I'm 100%. Never gonna stop trying ever.
And I wouldn't allow you to.
I know you're actually gang. Thank you. All right, cool. 3 more. Should I just do 3 in one go?
Yeah, take them. Go on.
Oh, this is 4. So I'll just. Go on. Okay, so quickly, when was the last time you cried and why?
We did that.
Yeah.
Did we not?
Yeah, we did.
Kinda.
Okay, you've done that.
No, wait. You go.
Wait,
anyway.
Is this a game you play with everyone?
No, mainly just you.
Oh, thank
but
you.
Go on.
That's a bit sluggish, aren't you? When was the last time you cried and why? The last time I cried, I've been really happy recently, thank God.
You're just trying to figure out how to say this, innit?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not ashamed of crying. The last time I cried was probably like one of them like the moments where you're just like, oh man, it's not gonna work. Like what I'm working on is not gonna work. Like, but I just do that with my sister. She's very gangster. She's like, pattern up, man.
Yeah.
And then that's it. So I don't have something more.
Go on.
It's been a while since like a boy made me cry. Alright, cool. What is the hardest part of loving you? Oh, do we have the time?
Go.
I am so guarded.
Right.
You actually, I think you clocked that, but I'm quite guarded. Like, in terms of, it's like I'm already preempting the fuckery.
Right.
So, and that's not really fair to the said person. Do you know what I mean? Or whoever. I'm extremely intense.
Yeah.
I'm very intense. Is it a list or is it just one?
I think I might be as well.
I'm very intense as well. So like the people that love me really do love me because like I'm quite intense, but not in a scary, terrible way. But like if I'm there, I'm there. Like do you want? I think.
What
that's
about you,
enough.
Dan?
I'm not a great communicator. So if there's a problem, you're gonna have to figure this one out.
Oh, Danny.
I'm not giving this to you on a plate.
That is terrible. That is scary.
You're gonna have to figure out why I'm in this bad mood and fix it without me telling you. Like, as in that, like, or you have to let me go through my bad mood, and then meet me on the other side. But this could last 3-4 days.
Right.
But I'm not a great communicator like that. If something's pissed me off, I'm not telling you.
Is it because you're making them prove their worthiness by figuring out themselves like a?
I don't know what it is. It's more of a thing of you should know better.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm not telling you better. You should just know better. So figure it out, so that after this 4 days, you know better.
100%. Next one.
Okay. Sorry. Here we go. This one is a big one. Have you ever been the toxic one in any of your relationships? No, non-romantic.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be non-romantic. It doesn't have to be romantic.
Absolutely. I was having a conversation with my girl the other day, and we were like when I taste my soul, just follow me, yeah. When I taste my soul, it's proper nice. It's tasty. It's sweet. It's all of that. But there's something spicy in that, and I said that's the toxicity. That's there's something there. Like, and I realized, yeah, that, and this is what I'm. Yeah, no, definitely. I've been the toxic one in a relationship before. Not the only toxic one, though.
Right.
Not the only toxic one. I don't come and turn up be toxic. It's reactive toxicity to this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I've definitely been the toxic one before. What did I do? Yeah, man. I've got a side mouth as well, man.
Side mouth.
Yeah. So it's not slick, yeah, but I would say
one of them.
Yeah.
I would say something, yeah. Not to cut, but I would say it's like instead of just saying what I'm feeling, I'll say something and then just add a little spice to the end.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
imagine hearing that. You're gonna get a jar. Like, it's not just with my sister says I do it to her as well. Like, so I'll just be like, oh yeah, nah, thank you for tidying up the house because you never do it. Like,
oh yeah, okay,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like that's jarring. I can imagine.
And one of them, two of them's all right.
But
when you start getting into the 15,
Yeah, it's like, hold on.
do you know what I mean? Exactly. So I would definitely say that's just instead. It's just always sexier when someone says something outright.
Done.
Yeah.
What was the question again?
Have you been the toxic?
Ever been the toxic one in your relationship?
You know what? Yeah, it's crazy. I don't think I'm very toxic.
Okay.
I don't think I'm very toxic. I've been toxic one in my friendships.
Right.
Like a bad influence.
Yeah.
Or
That's a good
like
answer.
as in.
I should have said that.
But I don't know, because it's me. I'm trying to not call it toxic.
Yeah.
I'm just sometimes the one that's not the greatest influence in the room. That's it.
That's actually a really good answer.
Go on, last one.
Callum doesn't answer.
Go on.
To be honest, I don't think I ever have. Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, okay. So Callum's perfect, guys.
I believe it.
Have you ever been attracted to someone you shouldn't? Come on, that's part of attract. Yeah, 100.
100.
Oh, what? Come on.
Who?
That wasn't on the card. That wasn't on the card,
Say
was
it,
it?
though.
You're
Say
naughty,
it.
naughty. You're naughty, you. No.
Did you do anything about it?
Did I do anything about it?
Yeah.
I always do something about it.
Like what?
Oh man, it was meant to sound cool. I knew he was gonna ask me questions.
Like what?
I'm a sharpshooter, you know. I will shoot my shot.
Is it?
I would shoot my shot. It's rare.
I love that.
But it's not impossible. It's rare though, because there's
Okay.
not many people I like that.
Would you jump in a DM on a vibe of yo?
DM is not even. You know, that's not
Okay,
big
so you would
bullocks
go-
behavior. That's not big penis behavior. You know, like
So
jumping
you'll
in
go
DM.
in it's straight.
I would prefer to like have a little flirty thing where
Love that.
where I drop it and it's unavoidable. You know how like when that girl touched your hand,
Yeah,
you knew what it was.
Unavoidable.
I will switch gears on you in person. Happily, preferably, definitely over DMs. What's a DM? What am I meant to do?
straight. On an eye contact vibe.
I love a bit of eye contact.
Don't
Strong.
look at me.
No, I'm not. No, wait, hold on. Wait, what's going on? I was talking to the whole room. But I like the energy. Shout out to the missus. No, I was talking to the whole room. Don't do that to me, Dad. Look at me. Come on, guys. I'm innocent. No, not that. Not that. But yeah, attracted to someone I shouldn't be. Yeah, no, I have.
Yeah. I had one of them. I had one of them, boy.
I don't think that's even. What do you mean?
You follow
Like,
through.
Nah, I didn't.
I think we've all been attracted to someone we shouldn't have.
It's-
It's whether
you
we
can't-
followed through.
Yeah.
yes.
Nah, I didn't.
Oh wait, hold on. That's true. So when I say
Chuckie follow through.
Nah, I didn't. I
oh, you
didn't.
did? I'm disappointed, Chuckie.
I definitely 100% didn't.
By the way, only in some of the situations where I was attracted to someone I shouldn't have that follow through. There's other situations where you just can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You
there's
just
some
can't.
The
where
one
you
that
risk-
I couldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah, like when you couldn't, like as in like couldn't situations are when it's someone who in a relationship. I know for guys that doesn't matter. Or actually, you told me for girls that doesn't matter either. But couldn't look, you lot are evil people.
No, when I say
When it's a
Go
friend,
on.
when it's a partner of a
Right.
friend, you
Okay.
definitely
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
an absolute no go. That's
It-
never
it's
been my
it's
case.
more
So
of
my
a thing of
girls
remember
don't know how
like
they taste.
remember the example I gave about the hand on the thing or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and you get that in your head like so. It wasn't that attraction didn't happen until it was like something happened that made me think, wait, what is that? Like, what is that?
No, you're too curious.
And then I'm like, yeah. So I start getting into my curiosity bag, and then I have to hold off because I'm like, no, this is not. And then that's where it kind of started because I created it in my head a little bit, and then I had to stop that. But usually though, if I'm talking to someone or whatnot, and it hasn't been anything, but maybe I might think they're nice or whatever it may be, but then they something happens that makes my mind go, hold on 1 second, what was that?
Yeah.
When I start unpacking it, then that's probably when I start building up more things in my head a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I want to unpack it with you a little bit. Because what would
actually happen?
Yeah. And then I start thinking, no, I wonder what it would be like. I wonder what your face looks like when I start getting into that. Yeah. I wonder what.
Chuckie, you're a very central person, bro. Like you're very even what like that when you said the whole thing about the lawyer getting fucked in the court, bro. It was too
Oh, you didn't see that, did you?
Bro,
Quite funny.
it went on social. Someone put it. They put it on one of the boroughs or one of the. Yeah.
But essentially, I was saying that is the fucking that you're getting if you don't understand the game. That was the metaphor.
Yeah, no, we
but I gave the
metaphor. You know it wasn't the metaphor that it was the accuracy of your actions that was like, wow, this guy's not a virgin. Okay, but that was fun.
Listen, love for coming by.
Thank you for inviting me. I've never.
As I said, I'll proper check for you.
I know, I appreciate you.
You just got a good something about you.
Thank
you. I just want everyone to see it. To be honest with you. Yeah, hold on 1 sec. I want everyone to see it. I want everyone to follow you. I want everyone to go watch your show, and I want you to come back. I know you're doing another podcast. You're doing free shots as well, yeah. But I want you to just
told you that, but
I'll take it out. It's fine.
No, it's fine. It's lit.
But
it's lit.
But yeah, you're certified vibe, innit?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All the best with everything.
Thank you.
Before I know you don't have nothing, but I ask people this all of the time. Yeah. What is the one thing that people need to see? It could be anything.
Okay. So I have two answers.
Go on.
Because obviously I watch your podcast. You have to read the book Atomic Habits.
Habits.
You have to. I'm not a book person. I think this is the first book I've read in ages. But proper is really short, and it just, I think if you're procrastinating a little bit or you're trying to figure out stuff, is a really good starting point. I think it's a really strong book.
Yeah.
It's just about habits. Daily habits will get you where you're trying to get to, rather than big goals that are scary and that. And I think something that you have to see.
No, it could be any. Well, you've just given one, so it's fine. It could be one thing, like someone they see, no, anything. But
man, in the middle of COVID, I don't know, man. But that book is good.
And I know you're into art and stuff like that.
Oh, do you know what? I have a show with Fred Santana from the 90s Baby Show called Art Class, where we have black artists send in their work and we show it, because there's not really a platform for them. And the artists, not just in the UK, in America, across the world, the artists are insane, guys. And I feel like as a culture, we should get into
100%.
That. It's lit, man.
100%.
It's lit. So we have a show like that. It's on 90s Baby Show, so shout out them.
Sick. Love and guidance. Anything else? Good.
Nope,
honourable shout out to Michelle Obama, by the way.
Woo!
Oh, she went mad.
Absolutely sensational.
That was not synthetic.
She went mad.
What? The delivery, everything.
She's
a stallion, I don't know if that's disrespectful, but there's something about her that's
she's strong.
She's proper.
There's something about her that's strong.
She's absolutely proper.
Yeah. Obama is a smart man. He's a smart man.
Absolutely.
She's a smarter woman, I can tell, bro. There is a strong unit.
You can see that they're a good team.
Strong unit. I think they actually get along. And I actually think it's not one of their things where they sleep in separate bedrooms. I think they're laying down. Respectfully. I think they're laying down.
Like a good missionary. Good missionary.
And then after that, they might talk politics and stuff. Right? Nah, shout at them.
One thing that I noticed, and I know it could just be reading into too much things, and I'm not really into too much stuff like that or whatever. Yeah. But I saw all of the other previous presidents and that with their couples coming down the stairs, mad separate.
Yeah.
Them to come down hand in hand on some king and queen shit. Yeah. I know it's COVID and that, but this is my missus, isn't it? We're walking down the stairs.
What she's got, I
hold it right. Like that, strong.
If she has it, I have it.
Yeah, this is not a back in the day we just had to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You just had to meet someone and had to just be in a relationship and all that, and you just build like that. This is I loved you then and I love you now.
Can I say something? I think the best thing about this generation, because there's a lot of things that are not great, is that I think when you're choosing your partner, you're not choosing a partner that's submissive and that leans on you. You're choosing someone who adds to you. I feel that is so important. Like, that is so important in my opinion. Even in the relationships that are around me, like where they both add something to each other, it looks wavy.
In my opinion, it's fundamental. And that was I was actually going to say that before when we was talking about, I can't even remember, but I was remember when I was saying that I just want that person to just be themselves, innit?
Yes.
Yeah. And ultimately the point is that I want them to just bring themselves to the table.
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
Yeah,
and then I just do that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in that way, we can kind of complement each other's life or add to it, as opposed to you feeling like you need to come here and purposely add this and purposely add that. Nah, man. Let's just organically do that.
Organically.
You bring what you bring, I bring what I bring, and we just marry that together and make that work.
But that's what I was saying about love. Like, until I know what I'm bringing, can I feel? You lot have said yes, but in my head I'm like, until I know, like, even anyway, man.
Go.
Like, until I know what I'm bringing, like, I know there's this whole thing of like, get what's bigger and better than you, whatever. But like you said, when you can't pay, you're insecure. Like, you can't engage with that person the same way. If I don't know what I'm bringing as a person to the table, to the situation, I feel a bit weird about like love being the next step. Do you know what I mean? Because this is built on sand. That could change tomorrow. I'm just being this right now. So I kind of feel like it's important to know who you are, not in entirety, because I'm not 100 years old, but at least a solid. And I think we spend a lot of years of our life figuring that out. And that's okay.
But this is the thing, like, you don't stop learning about yourself, really. So that's okay. I think that if anything, I think more so, if you was going to ask yourself any question when it comes to that, it should just be about knowing what you can't bring. When you know what you can't bring, then everything else is all right.
That's a really good point.
Like,
that's a really good point.
Sometimes I think, what is the better way of saying this? It's like, it's probably better, because a lot of people say, like, who are you or who are we and whatever. And sometimes you know who you are by knowing who you ain't. Do you get what I'm saying? When you know who you ain't and when you know what you can't bring, like, that is where the power lies. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we could be in a relationship together and that you may not necessarily know yourself or whatnot. But we discovered that. That's cool. You know what you can't bring. That's fine. We could discuss that and talk about that. But as time goes on, do you know what? Like, I could be very sure of myself and I could know all of these things and be emotionally intelligent or whatever it may be. But in this relationship, at some point, you are going to take me out of my comfort zone. And I'm going to have to love that, because taking me out of that comfort zone is going to teach me something. Do you know what I mean? In relationships, you're supposed to teach. Not supposed to, but naturally you're going to learn things that you may have thought that you had figured out. That's cool. But knowing what you can't bring is more powerful than trying to.
I think that's a really good point. I haven't thought of it that way. But when I'm in love, I'm shouting from the rooftops, bro.
Ring me
immediately.
You see, when
I fall in love, I'll immediately, before I even say it to the guy, I'll be like, hold on, call him Chuckie. Chuckie, are you live? Yeah, tell everyone I found a guy.
All right, like, and then when you do the missionary one in love, shout me.
After though?
After, After. Not now.
This is a big
not
commitment.
Before.
Not during either.
You know what it is? You don't, even at the time, before it happens, the first time, you don't know.
You really don't.
You don't know.
So,
it's got we're ending now. But I thought he was going to say you need a hug. But wait, don't stop it. No, I'm not. Hold on one sec.
I hope you guys hug though.
Oh, I love
this friendship is beautiful.
Now we hug differently. It's like, yo. Right, boom.
Mm-hmm.
But what was I going to say now? So you don't know prior that is what is going to happen.
You have no
it's
idea.
only afterwards when you're like.
After the
No. It's not after. It's during.
During it.
Can I be honest?
Like, holy shit, this is happening.
I might cry, you know.
Yeah.
I might cry.
You know what? I wouldn't blame you if you did.
I wouldn't blame you.
I might cry.
I wouldn't blame you.
But do you see, after you get coy to love,
right?
Don't fuck it up. No, I'm not saying mistakes are impossible, but I'm just saying, do you know what I mean? Value this. I'm A1, you know.
Don't
do something stupid.
No, but just don't think about that. Don't think about the person.
That's what I'm saying. Not guarded. I don't think guarded is the right term. I think that thinking about the negative. I'm a very positive person. It's so wild that in this space, I always think, what could go wrong?
What could go? Nah, you can't do.
Because I've seen a lot of amazing women date their enemies. It's mad, but that's another one thing.
Looking out for things and all of that, and that's where like you gotta ignore. Instagram and Twitter and all
I
of
barely
these people,
post. I'm barely on that.
You gotta go with how you feel.
Yeah.
And however that's going to be is going to be.
Chuckie, thank you. Love. And you said you're going to cover my expenses, my
yes,
travel
of
expenses.
Course.
And I said no, and I thought you were going to fight me a little bit more. So
no. I'm covering it.
I'm
Love
joking.
and guidance, everyone. Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Nice.
Really?